Hello, Virgo. How y'all doing, loves? We're going to be doing a collective read for y'all. Hopefully, y'all ready for this reading and this message. It's a wonderful day. How y'all doing? Y'all make sure to show some love, y'all. I appreciate you. Tap the screen by liking the video. I appreciate you as it resonates for you, okay? Gratitude. Let's see what's going on for y'all, beautifuls. For Virgo. Woo. We got the Three of Swords in reverse. That's what I'm talking about, okay? So, but some of y'all staying optimistic about y'all love life, okay? Or matters of the heart, okay? We got the Six of Wands. For some of y'all could be someone who is displaying your love. All right. And for some of y'all could even be talking about this on a social platform about how like good love is, how like relationships are meant to be, or at least the way you see them. For some of y'all in a traditional way, others of y'all is just the way that you may view relationships and how they're supposed to be, as well as like for those of you who've been through something in regards to relationships, you may be talking about how like to overcome heartbreak and things of that nature. Others of y'all, you could be someone who's on the platform. You could be in a public spotlight, but I feel like for some of y'all, you just being courageous enough to still do your job or still show up and do something that you're committed to doing. Although for some of y'all, you may have healed from some type of heartbreak that others may not be aware of, that you've been through what you've been through. For some of y'all, this is like, a idol or a celebrity who's in a spotlight who, yeah, we may have heard about their breakup or we may have heard about their person cheating on them, but they continue to show up and be stronger. They may, make it seem like the breakup or the relationship traumas didn't really do anything to affect them in any type of way, that they're still, loyal to their fans and, they're in their self-healing, loving energy and all of that. But we got the Empress in reverse. So I feel like this is someone who actually may feel defeated. Okay, this is someone who may not want people to really evaluate them as a whole. Somebody is, I feel like, really coming off as in a fronting way, like, they're upholding some type of image because they're being viewed by a lot of people. But I feel like somebody is like not practicing what they preach. This could be someone with the Magician in reverse who don't even pray, or somebody who don't believe in like the higher power of they self and the Most High. So it's like somebody don't believe in their own magic with the Empress in reverse, don't know how skilled they really are, or don't believe that they are. I feel like somebody doesn't believe in like alchemy, how to like transmute pain or make things like really be it, though. Although it's like they don't know how to transform it on the inside. They can make it look that way and appear that way, dress it up in person on the physical where you can see it, but on the inside somebody is torn up inside. It's like if you really got to know them, they lash out a lot, they're very bitter. Okay, this could be someone who's consumed as well from doing spell work on someone else, like with love magic and all of that. This is someone who doesn't know how to accept breakups and all of that. Okay, they definitely don't walk what they talk, for sure. Somebody may not be, a loving person. They could be pessimistic as ever. This is someone who's not caring, or this is someone when they feel like they've been through a lot, or they've been mistreated, or in some type of way attacked or harmed, or their feelings in some type of way are put in jeopardy, then they're going to like try to tear you down or berate other people as much as they can to feel better, to build themselves up. This is like, beer is significant, but this is like someone who, hurt other people. All right. But I feel like somebody was definitely doing spell work, or somebody is doing spell work. They could be on a platform. They may feel like, other people don't see them the way that they see themselves, or whatever the case may be. Somebody could feel like stuck and all of that. This could even be someone who is like on a platform doing spell work to their collective as well. So be mindful of that depending on who you are watching. Always pray over, what you're coming into contact with every day, because you never know who's out there casting spells and hexes and jinxes and all of that. And I feel like for some of y'all, this could be that. Somebody who comes off as healed, comes off as very loving, comes off as someone who's made it through a lot, but at the same time, somebody is only putting on this persona because of who they're trying to appeal to. But in all actuality, with Judgment in reverse, this is someone who does not want others to see the truth that lies beneath the surface. I feel like this is the truth of what lies beneath the surface, that somebody is not who they portray themselves to be, definitely have a lot going on with their mental, and I feel like their own identity, their own outlook on themselves. Others may see this person as beautiful and all of that, but this person definitely knows that they for sure dabble in magic. They play with it a lot, and they know that they bitter. This could be someone who smells bad, don't take care of their hygiene for sure is like a huge factor. They don't clean their house, okay? They just, just nasty. With the Death card coming out in reverse, this could be somebody who's a Pisces or a Scorpio, heavy on the Scorpio, Capricorn as well. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. All right, but this is somebody who will not change. With the Death card in reverse, somebody is very negative, but the only thing about them is that they're trying to proceed to be someone who does not get hurt easily. And like, if you hurt them, they can get knocked down, but they gonna get right back up. And that's great for somebody who's in all actuality literally this way. But this is not someone that's this way. Someone does magic. They, try to stop people being their will and all of that. And I feel like somebody also does live by a wishing well, live by a well or something like that, where they could drop stuff inside is what I'm hearing. But aside from that, or somebody went to one or frequents one, or they find comfort next to one, something of that nature, or something along the lines of wishes, manifestations. But I feel like even though somebody wants what they want, I feel like they don't care about bending the wheel or hurting others in order to get what they want. This is somebody who I feel like has a hard time changing, have a hard time starting new things, have a hard time closing out old cycles, and like knowing what's really best for them. Okay, we got the God of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this is somebody who's selfish, I feel like egotistical, okay, and all of that. This is someone who's waiting for someone to tell them to come towards them as well, waiting for good news, all right, waiting to hear from something, okay? With the Emperor in reverse, this could be a same-sex connection, or this is someone who's like waiting to talk to someone who they feel like cares about them, but in all actuality doesn't. I feel like this is an Empress. They're waiting to hear from someone who don't want to talk to them, but it's because they have a lot going on with themselves, with their finances. Somebody needs to make their life better before they can reach out, or whatever the case may be. All right, but somebody is not reaching out anytime soon. With the Eight of Wands, I pulled on that card again. No time soon. All right, this Emperor in reverse, not reaching out because they got other things to worry about, like they finances, making their money right, getting their money together. They don't care about whatever this is that's going on with somebody in their life. And that's pretty much what I got here for y'all. So make sure to thumbs it up and subscribe to the channel. This karmic got to get it together. I'm going to see y'all later, loves.